Satyajit Ray, born on May 2, 1921 in Calcutta, India, and died on April 23, 1992 in Calcutta, was a Bengali motion picture director, writer and illustrator who brought Indian cinema to world recognition with Pantha Panchali, The Song of the Road in 1955, and its two sequels known as the Apu Trilogy. As a director, Ray was noted for his humanism, his versatility, and his detailed control over his films and their music. He was one of the greatest filmmakers of the 20th century. Ray also wrote many short stories centered on the thriller, horror, macabre, and paranormal genres, which were published as collection of the 12 stories. Fritz is one of the such story. It was first published in Bengali in 1971. Fritz by Satyajit. Feeling well? You seem to be in low spirit today.
No, on the contrary, I am feeling a lot better. This place is truly wonderful.
You have been here before. Didn't you know how good it was?
I had nearly forgotten.
Sir.
Now some of my memories are coming back slowly. The bungalow appears unchanged. I can still remember the scant chairs and tables.
When did you come here last?
31 years ago. I was 6 then. You know, Shankar, it's really quite strange. The first time I came here, I used to sit cross-legged on these chairs. It was seemed as if I was sitting on a throne. Now the chairs looks both small in size and very, very ordinary.
Yeah, that's perfectly natural. As a child, one is small in size, so everything else seems large. But once one grows bigger with age, but the size of all the other things remains the same, doesn't it?
Strolling in the garden after tea.
Deodar! A deodar tree must be somewhere here. Yes, it's here, exactly where it was before.
Of course, it is where it was before. Did the tree go roaming about?
No, that's not what I meant.
But why did you suddenly think of a deodar tree?
I can't remember that. Memory is a strange business, you know. I had a lot of toys when I was small. My parents gave me practically everything because I was their only child. But once I got Fritz, I forgot all my other toys. I played only with him. At that time, I was not yet been put in a school, so I had all the time in the world for Fritz.
What happened to the doll?
I brought it to Bundi. It was destroyed here.
Destroyed? How?
Once I was sitting with my parents and having tea. I was not big enough to have tea. In that case, suddenly fall all my pants. I to change. When I came back, I found that Fritz had disappeared. Later, I found that a couple of stray dogs were having tug of war with Fritz. Fritz did not exist for me anymore. I buried him on the dead deodar tree.
And then?
I buried him under that deodar tree.
On earth is another you. Why are you looking away from beautiful place like this?
Have you finished everything? If so, let's.
After reaching the room, sitting on the lawn.
If a doll has been buried somewhere 30 years ago, and if one knew the exact spot, it might be possible to dig the ground there. No doubt, most of it been destroyed. But we can at least find the button of the jacket.
Find a spade. A spade. Who will do the digging?
Start.
Since there is a garden, there is bound to be a gardener, and that would mean it's very spade. I have no objection to digging up a bit of ground near the trunk of a tree at the far end of the lawn.
After lunch around 3 p.m., the gardener enters.
Will you ask him or should I? Dada, can you please dig the ground near the tree?
Yes, of course. But why, Babu?
Don't worry about the reason. Just do as I told. I will give you 5 rupees.
Where did you dig?
Oh, there. Let's go.
How much did you dig?
At least 8 inches.
What happened? Suddenly, they saw 12-inch long little skeleton.